Hi, my name is Stephen Coulson, and today I just want to give you some festive tips and tricks to look after your health during Christmas. We can get caught up in the stress, we can get caught up in the excitement, we can get caught up in all the nice food that comes out this time of year, and we can always write it off almost at times at Christmas. And then, of course, after that, we've put 10, 12 pounds on. And it's not just about the weight, of course, it's about what you're doing to your body. But having said that, you still can keep your health at a good level while still enjoying all those nice treats. So here's some tips for you. First one, keep it clean. Always look at the meals that you're eating. It's always about getting the good nutrient-dense foods in as much as possible. I know you know this, proteins, fats, vegetables, some carbohydrates. Know what you're eating so you're not just eating off the hoof and just grabbing this, that and the other just because it's there. We always have this tendency of overbuying food this time of year. That's when that all comes out. But it doesn't mean to say we can't give our body what it needs. Food is a form of self-respect. So look where you're respecting yourself or not. Where's the balance? Are you tipping the scales one way or the other? That's the first one. Next one, do what's right for you. It's easy to get guilt tripped this time of year when someone else is eating all the pies or drinking all the drinks, and you want to just keep yourself, having what you want. Sometimes people will try and get you to have more, and the more drink you have, for example, tolerance level goes down and you'll just join in. So if you are adamant that you're not going to drink as much or eat as much, stick to your guns. The guilt is all on them. They don't need to give you any guilt when you know exactly what you want to be doing during this festive period. Next one, if you're going to overeat, if you're going to go, spend some time with family, which I think is going to be a bit tricky this year. If you're going to eat more or overindulged the night before, next day, feast. Miss your breakfast out. Have less calories the next day. So that time you're just giving your body a time to, get rid of that digestive stress, that overburden that you've given it the night before. So you're just allowing your body to process through that and then start eating, say, at 12 o'clock from there. So in that way, you're more likely to eat less calories. And so you're not going to keep overburdening your stomach, your digestive system, and adding to those calories. Sugar control. Here's a sneaky tip for you. If you know you're going to have a day of sugar, you're going to overeat a bit, even before a meal, 15 minutes before a meal, you could just jump on a 2, 3, 4 minute training session. Do some exercise, do some squats, do some push-ups, whatever it is, just for 2, 3 minutes. That raises your metabolism up. It starts burning and depleting the energy you already have in your body. So that means that you can eat a bit more without feeling the guilt of that you're eating and not doing anything about it. Next thing, it's very easy this time of year to get stressed. So what I want you to do is to take a step back. Remember, stress gets us all worked up. We get overhyped, we get very emotional. So the best way is to remove yourself from a situation and breathe. Slow it down. It's amazing what 5 minutes of deep diaphragmatic, that's belly breathing, does for you. It brings you back from this fight or flight response, this really, reactive, stressful mode into your rest and digest center, your calm center. So remember to breathe. Remember not to get yourself wound up. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter, does it? And of course, when I mentioned guilt before, don't have any guilt for you. Create a plan. Know when you're eating, what you're eating, when you're going to overindulge, when you're not going to overindulge. That helps you know exactly what you're going to be doing and when, what you're going to be eating and when, what you're going to be drinking and then, and you've got a better idea. You're more in control instead of being reactive, you're being proactive. It's really, really important to take back control, and you're still going to enjoy yourself, but know what you're doing and what you're consuming. Water, of course, is another one. Especially this time of year, if people are drinking a lot, we get dehydrated. Our body doesn't know the difference between food and water that it requires. That pang, that feeling, that sensation in your stomach. We always associate with food hunger pangs. Oh, I'm hungry. But it might just be that if you've been overeating, you don't really need the food. Maybe it's water you need. So make sure you're getting plenty of water. And if you're drinking in an evening, you could easily have a drink, have a glass of water. Have a drink, glass of hot water. Dilutes those toxins. Less likely to get a hangover, and you're making sure that you're not over consuming on alcohol. Unless you want to, of course, but at the end of the day, if you're watching this, it's all about keeping as healthy as possible, having these tips and tricks to try and, Almost have your cake and eat it, but not quite. 2 more. Sleep. Make sure you're going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time. Your body works on what you call circadian rhythm, a sleep and wake cycle. The more you can stick with that as much as possible, your immunity will be better, your stress levels will go down, you'll be more restorative sleep-wise, so you feel more rested and have more energy the next day. So make sure you're just trying to keep those things as much as possible. Keep the same sleep, what time you go to bed, what time you get up, have a wind down routine in the evening, have a morning routine to bring you up. It's really important because then you're taking control. When you're in control, you dictate how your day is going to go instead of reacting to it. If you're reacting to it, you're going to get stressed. We know how that's going to go. Last one, tied to a few other things. Just make sure you're prepping food. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing, because when you know that, you're in control. It's all about control. It's always being open to this. But these 9 things that I've just mentioned will go a long way to keep you exactly where you want to be, not over consuming constantly. Making sure you're getting some healthy food in you as much as possible. Remember, nourishing your body is really, really important. Too many people are controlled by stress and emotional eating and our taste buds, our tongue, what it tastes like. But think, if you can just stop for a moment, step back and think, am I nourishing my body? If I'm getting what my needs, giving what my body needs for energy, for vitality, just so I can feel good, am I respecting myself? So I hope those tips help. Any questions, let me know. My new book, Thrive, is coming out in the new year, which is all about these elements and how allowing ourselves to really, really thrive at life, all areas, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. If you're interested in that, get in touch, let me know, I'll give you more details. Take care.